Welcome back, team. That's me. Saturday morning, finished all-you-can-eat breakfast. Let's not get run over. And we're on the way to Rutland Water for our longest run ever, 35.1k. Let's get after it. So we're just having a little stop off in Sir Isaac Newton Way. For those of you who aren't aware, this is the birthplace of Sir Isaac Newton. Gravity and all that jazz. Guessing one of these trees here is where he had the apple fall on his head. So there you go. If you know where this is, let me know in the comments. So yeah, great start. I'm using my, I was about to say fingerless gloves then, but it's not. I'm using socks with toes to see if it helps me not get blisters in between my toes. So I'll let you know how we get on with that. And if you didn't know, we're using the Children with Cancer UK t-shirt for the first time. I did get double XL, so I'll let you know how that gets on. Could be a bad omen. Check it out nipple wise. Gonna have some chafage, I think. It's a lovely day for it. It's 9 AM on the dot. Oh yeah. So team, here we are, 10k in, Rutland Water Loop, 59 minutes, and feeling good. Just taking my first gel. Breakfast is repeating a little bit. We're feeling good. The old t-shirt's feeling good. 2XL is pretty big, but you know, nipples are having a good time. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh. Right, team. 20k in. We are bang on 2 hours, so we've dropped a few minutes. Just gone around the peninsula of Rutland Water. Feeling good. Had a couple of gels. Crack on, and I'll let you know how we get on in a bit. See ya. Right, we are at the 30k mark, 5k to go, just over 3 hours, so I feel like I'm slightly further behind. Had another gel about half an hour ago. Yeah, feeling not too bad. Don't feel like I want to eat anything, but yeah, 5k to go. Let's hope we can do that in half an hour or so. Take it easy. So this is my longest run ever for this week. It was an absolute beauty. The day started nice and early, and I suppose I feel like I've just started to bring all those months and weeks of training together. So I did 35.1 kilometers, which is bang on what the app suggested that I do. My heart rate stayed low. My pace was good. 3 hours 39. I was happy with that. And 2,700 calories. Now, as you can see, the white line at the top of the graph, I was a little bit slower than I wanted to be, but the last time I did 32k, which I wasn't as fit, I wasn't fueled correctly. I did it in I think 4 hours and 10 or 4 hours and 15. So I've done 3 kilometers more, and I've done it in about half an hour quicker, and I felt loads better at the end. And then this is brilliant as well. I was really happy with this. So if you look, there's a couple of spikes in my heart rate, but I was pretty much in the zone 2 most of the time, which we'll see below. Now I reckon my aerobic, it's red, so I don't know what that means. I think I probably want to be green, right? So amber's good. Maybe it wasn't as comfortable as it should have been, but again, still happy with that result. As you can see, so with elevation now, I think this is quite important. As you would say, that
time is seldom wasted on reconnaissance, and I'd agree with that. So if you can see that huge spike at the start on the left-hand side, that is because you can either go clockwise or anti-clockwise, and I knew there was a big hill at the start, and I thought I'd prefer that at the start than the end, so that's the reason for that, and that worked out well. And again, with my performance condition, like I've said in previous video, I don't know much about this, but actually this is the best I've seen this probably ever. So that's I'm blown away by that, because it's usually just the grey bit on the right hand side that looks like a Tetris block. Is usually a step down and down, 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 down into the negative. So I feel that's a decent improvement. Cadence, not entirely sure. Temperature, it wasn't good temperature. And here, yeah, I ran it, and the bits where it's green, well, I just walked up some steeper bits of hill just to let my body recover a bit and not waste energy and just stride it out. And here's the big one, is I was 65%, so pretty much 2/3 in zone 2, which is brilliant. What's happening, guys? Here we are at the end of another week, and as you'll see, this is the summary to the end of my longest run, which is 35.1 kilometers. So summarizing everything, the point we've got to now, everything that you've just seen, I suppose it's seeing now the almost fruits of my labour, and the week in, week out, trudging, up and down the canal path, week in, week out, feeling that all I'm doing is running very slowly. It's been quite frustrating at times. But now, just this week, I really feel like it's clicked, that marathon running pace that just feels like you should be walking, even if it's really fast. I've gone away from thinking that now, and that's exactly what I've done on that 35k run. I still think there's work to be done with fueling. I've had some high five gels, which were good. I'm not a huge fan of it being really sweet, so they do gummies. I'm going to try some gummies, so you can have, I think, 3 or 4 gummies instead of gels. I had like a trail mix with me, so some nuts, peanuts, chocolates and things like that, and some sweets. I actually ate them afterwards. Didn't really feel like eating those on the run, so that's going to be something that'll be really useful. To work that out, I'm still sort of 4 or 5 weeks away. But to say I only had 7k left to do, which is just under 5 miles, yeah, it's pretty good. Again, I feel like I paced myself really well. The 10k, 20k, 30k started to be a little bit more difficult. And yeah, it's just settling into that pace, and it's, listening to your body, I suppose. And yeah, so I'm really pleased. This has probably been the most pleased I've been with my progress the whole time that I've been training. So yeah, let's keep it up, and I'll see you again soon.